Welcome to Reread. Today I have two stories to go over. One is a short story from the Star Wars Insider 74. It's called Pearls in the Sand. This one, Dursk and Tyndall, who are in ruins of Dantooine. This is kind of the preview story to get you excited about the new book, like you were going to get excited about that. But they go to Tatooine and they're looking at Krayt dragons. They come across Tusken raiders and treasure seekers, a lot of adventure, only to discover a boneyard of Krayt dragons. Now what they find there, we're told, is of great value. And when Dursk brings it into the cantina, everyone looks at her and laughs and goes, "That's not a pearl." She went, "No, it's an egg." And to Dursk, it was priceless. You know, and I mean, this is about a video game where you just explore the galaxy. I get it. I get it. So the short story, it's there. It's not necessarily good. And again, it introduces the characters of Ruins of Dantooine. Oddly enough, it does not advertise that Ruins of Dantooine is a book that's out or that's coming out, which I found kind of weird because usually at the end of these short stories they say, "Hey, you want to read more about the adventures of so-and-so? Here's the new book coming out by Del Rey." But they didn't do that here. So let's get on to our main book, Ruins of Dantooine. Yay! This is from the Star Wars Galaxies video game. I don't know why on earth they decided that this video game needed it's one of those open world, I don't know what the abbreviations are for it because I don't play the video games. I looked at Galaxies a little bit. I wasn't that interested because those games, I bet they were fun and they'd suck your life away too, and I had more things to do with my time. But for some reason they felt like, hey, yeah, this needs a book, which is kind of weird because there's so many other video games out there that I think would have made excellent novels, but an open world where you're just out there discovering things, trying to level up, buy equipment and stuff like that. I don't know, kind of weird. All the heroes are in it. Luke and Leia, 3PO, Wedge, Antilles makes an appearance. Lando's in it. Han and Chewie are in it. And Nim, the pirate, I totally forgot, from from Starfighter or whatever, the video game. I totally forgot he was in this, but he's in it. They do a little job for him. Along the way, it's about Dursk and Tyndall. Tyndall is her Ithorian assistant, and when the Ithorian assistant gets murdered, she has the option to join the Rebel Alliance. And this guy from the Rebel Alliance, Finn, came up to her earlier and said, "Would you like to join?" She went, "No, I'm an Imperial bioengineer. You know, I'm kind of combing the galaxy." And oh, by the way, every different alien species is featured in this. And I get it because it's called Galaxies. You have different alien species out there, and they want to tell you about each one, as Dursk is meeting them. But anyway, she declines Finn the first time, but after her partner dies at Imperial hands, she decides to join Finn. They're looking for a holocron that has all the agents of the rebellion that are infiltrated into the Empire. Now, of course, the Empire wants this too. One of the Grand Inquisitors, I think so. I can't remember what his title is, though. I think it's just Inquisitor. I may have said Grand. I can't remember. But anyway, an Inquisitor says, "Hey, Darth Vader, I have an agent out there trying to find the holocron." Meanwhile, Leia tells Luke she has an agent trying out there to find the holocron. So it's the race to find the holocron. Well, Finn knows, or he thinks, that Dursk can really help him out because she's been around the galaxy. She can figure out stuff like this. I don't know. Anyway, they go to Dantooine where it was last seen because they had to rush and get out of there really quick a long time ago. Of course, the old Rebel base used to be there, and the holocron could be somewhere in there. So they have to go back to Dantooine, and they see the natives just like they do in the book Clones. And this had to have taken place after Galaxy of Fear Clones because the clones are no longer living there. They're all gone. And so some wild animals have inhabited the ruins, and of course they have to fight and run away from and hide from and get away from all these different alien species, of course. And of course that's the theme of the game. Until they finally find it, they dodge Imperial blaster fire, make it away, and they're all happy, giving high fives. But Finn is a little sad, and we don't know why, but he's sad. Is the adventure over? Does he think Dursk will not join the rebellion, even though Dursk says, "No, I was in this. It started off that I was going to help you just because of revenge, but I believe in the rebellion. We're going to be together. We're going to be, I'm joining the cause." And Finn's sad to hear that because he's an Imperial agent. I totally forgot about that. The book fooled me. And I don't know how I forgot about that. Everything else I remembered perfectly. The places they go and see, the aliens they encounter, and I get it because, there's one scene where a group of, I guess, bounty hunters ask her to join their group, because, you have factions and galaxies and stuff. So they're just trying to hit all the high points of the game. And but the twist at the end kind of surprised me there. I was like, oh, didn't see that coming. So not bad. Finn actually dies. Durst decides to join the rebellion with Luke and Leia at the end. And it's okay. This isn't that good of a book. It's got a terrible cover, one of the worst covers ever. But I can't blame the book that much because it's based off a video game where you're just going out there and exploring and doing nothing. There's another scene where he's talking about all these upgrades she could get. Here's a rifle, here's a different type of pistol, here's a something, here's some armor. I get it, because that's what when you're going to shop in Star Wars Galaxies, you're having to level up with that equipment and items. Yeah, so again, all the whole pacing of it matches the pacing of the game. So I can't fault it for that. It's not that good, but it is far from being the worst EU book out there. I can guarantee you that. All right, folks, that's it for now. See you next time.